Man, we got a little crazy news going on right here I wanted to cover. The oversight Democrats released third batch of documents from Jeffrey Epstein estate. Includes Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, Steve Bannon, and Prince Andrew mentions. A little juicy detail behind that. September 26th, today, Democrats on the Committee on Oversight and Government Reform released partial records from the third batch of documents produced by the Jeffrey Epstein estate, which include phone messages, logs, copies of flights logs, and manifests for aircrafts, copies of financial ledgers, and Epstein's daily schedule. The documents produced to the public include mentions of possible contact between Jeffrey Epstein and prominent figures like Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, Steve Bannon, and Prince Andrew. Further review of the documents, which were redacted to protect the identity of the victims, is ongoing. It should be clear to every American that Jeffrey Epstein was friends with some of the most powerful and wealthiest men in the world. Every new document produced provides new information, and we work to bring justice to the survivors and victims. Oversight Democrats will not stop until we identify everyone complicit in Epstein's heinous crimes. It's past time for Attorney General Bondi to release all the files now, said Oversight spokesperson Sarah Guerrero. Within the documents, Epstein's schedule, there is evidence that Peter Thiel and Bannon had scheduled meetings with Epstein, as well as evidence of a pending trip by Elon Musk to Epstein's island. Prince Andrew is listed as a passenger on Epstein's aircraft, with financial disclosures providing possible evidence of payments from Epstein to masseuses on behalf of an individual identified as Andrew. Extensive redactions have been made to protect victims as committee investigators continue to analyze the new documents. This is a rolling production, and the committee expects to receive more documents in response to these and other requests. In the third batch, the Oversight Committee received 8,544 documents responsive to the committee's subpoena from August. The following was received: phone message logs from 2002-2005, which were produced previously in litigation. Copies of flight logs, flight manifests for aircraft, including helicopters that Mr. Epstein owned, rented, leased, operated, or used from 1990 to 2019. Copies of ledgers reflecting transactions recorded as cash transactions for Mr. Epstein and business entities. These documents were previously shown to committee staff at in-camera review. Epstein's daily schedules between 2010 and 2019. More on that. Adelita Grijalva picks up easy win in CD7 special election. With her recent special election win in Arizona, Adelita Grijalva is expected to provide the final signature needed to force a House floor vote on the release of all federal Jeffrey Epstein files. The vote would be forced through a discharge petition, a procedure that bypasses congressional leadership. So she still has to be sworn in, so we'll see if the House is released or convenes coming up this following week. I have a feeling they are not going to convene to try to delay this from happening. Now, Speaker Mike Johnson has resisted such a vote, but a discharge petition to circumvent him is just one signature short. Grijalva won by a landslide on Tuesday. The House isn't scheduled to be in session again until October 7th, but she may be sworn in before then. She announced plans to arrive in Washington on Monday. Also, a little more on Pete Hegseth. Pete Hegseth, big urgent military summit, will just be a pep rally for what he calls the warrior ethos. Earlier this week, the defense secretary ordered a mass gathering of every senior military officer, a group of admirals and generals that could total well over 1,000, in Quantico, Virginia. Rumors swirled about what could be the reasons why. Some said a mass firing, others said fitness test, but the meeting, which is set to take place next week, will actually just be an opportunity for Hegseth to do some pompous grandstanding about the warrior ethos he's been so obsessed with for years. A couple of things I'm a little concerned about there. The military bases in the United States have not exactly had a track record recently of being the safest spots ever. Let's go look back. August 6, 2025, a U.S. Army sergeant shot and wounded 5 soldiers at Fort Stewart, Georgia. December 2022, a soldier was charged after the fatal shooting of a sergeant at Fort Stewart. June 2020, a man and a woman killed in a shooting at Grand Forks Air Base in North Dakota. May 2020, a gunman fired through a gate at Naval Air Station Corpus Christi, Texas, wounding a sailor, etc. Let's not forget January 1st of this year and Matthew Livelsberger in this classic piece of Americana. He was a Green Beret as well in the U.S. Army. Just saying. Imagine being so disliked that you have to surround yourself by brass just to do a social media PR shoot. They probably don't even like him. I hope there's no enemy submarines nearby. That would be bad. Hey Siri, where's the closest enemy submarine to Virginia?
They wave their flags like they own the sky, shouting loud but they don't know why. Books untouched, their minds run dry. Truth's a stranger, they pass right by. Oh, false flags flying high, empty hearts where the truth won't lie. They scream of love for the land they claim, but their wicked deeds bring only shame. But their wicked deeds bring only shame. But their wicked deeds bring only shame. They chant the words they barely know, hollow pride in a shallow show, pointing fingers where the winds don't blow, building walls where the rivers flow. Oh, false flags flying high, empty hearts where the truth won't lie. They scream of love for the land they claim, but their wicked deeds bring only shame. But their wicked deeds bring only shame. But their wicked deeds bring only shame. A patriot's heart should beat with grace, not with fists or a hate-filled face. If love's the seed, then let it grow, not in shadows, but where light will show. Oh, false flags flying high, empty hearts where the truth won't lie. They scream of love for the land they claim, but their wicked deeds bring only shame. Oh, false flags flying high, empty hearts where the truth won't